All right, cell phone video. Check it out. Look at this gun right here. And this awesome. So I've been building this thing here in the house and I got some extra stuff. So I decided to build a couple of swords and I built this for Manny and Fabian kind of like, I don't know, customize it. It's called the Mark 9. Pretty cool if you ask me. Check it out. I want to talk about this real quick, just very, very quick to kind of bring some knowledge to you guys. And I don't know where I'm supposed to look, maybe here. And again, cell phone video. But the thing about this is that we have this prepping so run, really we do, and I get questions all the time about where is my bug out bag, and I kind of laugh because if you guys remember during the storm a couple years ago, I think it was Matthews, no one can leave Florida. It was so bad that people were evacuating, and then people evacuated to up north, and essentially there was no gas, there was no way to get out, to the point that it's just better for you to stay home. Now, obviously, there may be a reason for you to leave, evacuate, and the crazy thing was that people evacuated up to Georgia, kind of to, I don't remember what side, but anyway, the storm wasn't supposed to go that way, and then it went that way, so people went to the safe area and still got the storm. So you never know. You don't know about the future and things like that. But my video is not about that. My video is about the simple concept that we get prepping into the wrong things a lot of times. We put the worst case situation on the first and we disregard the first or most likely the course of action that is going to happen. Here's what I'm trying to say. Like I said, I get asked all the time, like, hey, do you have a bug out bag and things like that? And I'm like, I really don't pay too much attention to that. I'm not saying it's wrong if you have a bug out bag. Hey, go for it. But again, you see videos here on YouTube going crazy over bug out bags and stuff like that. But to me, really, that's not preparedness. To me, having a little backpack with a couple things, a way to make a fire, is really not preparedness. It goes beyond that. It goes into the fact that hurricanes, we have a generator, we have gas, we could cover this windows. So, to protect us from the wind and things like that. We have a vehicle that could drive. We have gasoline. You may have a little bit of money in the bank. I don't have as much money as I want to. I wish. But again, trying to put a few $100 to the side in case something happened, right? That is really the definition of prepping. A lot of times we get into this thing like we have to have a bug out bag. We have to have 75 guns and 75,000 rounds, right? Because that's the only way. But if you lose your job for 3 days, you can't even support your family during those 3 days, right? Definitely not what we consider prepping or the best way to prepare, right? Again, we concentrate on the worst things and disregard the, most likely what's going to happen. And you see it here with all this crisis. We got to keep our country in prayer. A lot of states are opening back up. We got to keep our people in prayer and stuff like that. But again, we see it all the time. You may have a bug out bag with a way to make a fire, but you don't even have 3 days of food. Really don't. You don't even have water. You don't even have necessities that is going to help you survive a situation. Prepping goes beyond you having a bug out bag, beyond you having so many guns. That is really not preparedness. I think we got to all run here in the community. I think there is guys that are daydreaming and watching too many Rambo movies, and they think that preparedness is having a big knife and the biggest gun ever. And they disregard basic things of preparedness, like I said, saving a little bit of money. What are you going to do with so many guns? You know what you're going to do? You're going to sell it so you can pay your mortgage. And then somebody's going to come around and buy you a gun at a really good price because you can't afford to feed your kids. That's just how it's going to go. You got to keep that in mind. Prepping goes beyond having that stupid backpack that everybody flips out about it. I don't know. I'm just sharing some thoughts. And anyways, you're welcome to put comments down below, kind of sharing what's coming up to my head. I think that if you have a bug out pack, it's okay. It's always good to have a safety vehicle pack, something you put in your car in case something happened. I would just say that preparedness is a bigger picture than that. So really look into your house, into what you have, and identify things that you need. You know, I call this a vulnerability assessment. When you come into your house, you check your self-defense plan, you check your food plan, you check all that stuff, and then you buy things that you need. I'm going to tell you, it's an every day kind of thing. You know, you're always going to be preparing. You're always going to need supplies. And as you go through a situation like we're going right now, you may have to replace the supplies, because that's just how it is, right? And it costs a lot of money. So it takes you a long time to get to a point where you probably feel comfortable, right? Me right now, I don't feel comfortable. You know, I still need a lot of stuff, but nevertheless, we continue to push forward. So anyways, what do you guys think about my Mark 9? That's what Fabian called it, the Mark 9. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. I think it has standard capacity, 30 rounds. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, God is in control.